Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So the hair is looking rubbish. Perfect time to review a wig. So I have a new wig that has been sent to me by Mima Wigs, and if you purchase from Mima Wigs, I have discount code in the description box. And this is Nitro by Belle Tress in Butterbeer Blonde. It looks gorgeous. I've had it for a while. I usually take them out of the box, shake them upside down, and then hang them somewhere for a few days. So this one has been hanging like this for a few days. It just helps the fibers to loosen up a bit, because usually when they come straight from the box, they look a bit squashed in, very smooth and perfect. So let me show you the cap of this wig, and then we will put it on. So it has the standard wefted cap with adjustable straps, bendable velvet ear tabs, lace front, although it is not temple to temple, it's quite a short lace front, and left hand side monofilament, so that's where you would part your wig. So right, you often ask how I put my wig on. So sometimes I will wear one of these caps and that would be it. I like the ones that have holes both ways, so you put it on like this, and then you gather all your hair in here and you can pin it. Sometimes I just wear the Wig Grip, and I love these ones, these velvet ones with Velcro, because they also have that lace bit, so you will put it where your parting will be. I don't know where my parting will be. It's meant to be on the left, but you know I like it on the right. So I usually put my hair in a ponytail. I quite like it high up, because if I have that high up here, you know I like volume. If the wig doesn't have much volume, then this helps to give me that bump. But I will just, you know, go like this, take some pins and just pin my hair. I know it's not very glamorous, is it? And then remember, with these you need to feel which way you can feel resistant, because one way, like this one, this way is smooth, and this way I can feel resistance. So I want to put it on this way where I can feel resistance back. That means that my wig won't come off. There. And then you put your wig on. You take it like this and you start from the front. You put the lace somewhere here. Don't ever hold the lace front, because you can damage it. Hold the back, stretch it over your head, and then adjust it. Grab the ear tabs, make sure they are evenly on both sides of your ears, and then adjust it here at the front, right to your hairline. Right. Wow. So can you see how flat it is on this side? So don't ever get scared of that, because you can always do stuff with it. I quite actually like it on the left, so I might leave it, but need to do something with this. Anyway, let's talk about it. So wow, this is this very modern curl pattern, you know, when you get the curl sort of the S wave in the middle, and then this really poker straight ends. I love that look. I cannot recreate it myself. It's quite I think, tricky to do it yourself. Let me read you some specs, because it is quite long. So the sides are 15.5 inches and back is 16 to 16.5. So the sides are slightly shorter, but not that you can notice the difference. So it's pretty much, I would say, one length. I love the curls. Now I need to sort this front. So this is heat defiant as well, heat friendly wig, so you can use heat on it. You know, when I want to get that swoop here, I sometimes take curling tongs and just touch it lightly to put it into place, because it's too flat here. I quite like this side, but I need something similar on this side. But you can also try to do it with the heat of your hands. Maybe go a bit like this to loosen up all the fibers near the scalp, so it gives you a bit more body. Right, let's brush her and see. Always use, this is the John Renault comb. Don't use your normal comb and be very careful. It's very important with the heat defiant wigs because they are more prone to tangliness. If you out somewhere in this wig all day, now and again give it a brush, so from the friction at the back that it doesn't tangle up. So that's what it looks like when you brush it out. The curls are not so defined. I don't know, what do you feel? You know how I feel about long hair. Love long hair, don't think it suits me, but I like it, and the fibers feel so beautiful. There is nothing that beats heat-friendly fiber. It just feels like your natural hair. It's just beautiful. Shall we try to flip it? Let's try to flip it. Although, mind you, because obviously the monofilament is only on this side, but this doesn't look too bad because of the roots. Oh, now I look more like a lioness because I've created more volume here. Yeah, it looks like I would prefer it on this side, but I would have to obviously use heat to sort out the front. Yeah, I think I prefer it on this side. And to be honest, because you know, normally if you have the monofilament just on one side, this side is just wefts and they sometimes show, but this looks quite good actually, and I think you can have it, especially if you just do the parting that deep, because the lace front is a bit extended, so it doesn't look too bad. Obviously would have to move my wig grip with the lace on this side, but I think I prefer it this way, don't you? Let me show her to you from the back as well. These curls feel so lovely, they are so bouncy. I love it. Okay. So that's the side and that's the back. Let me get myself a bit higher so you can see it. Yeah, I think if I sort out this side, I would probably wear it on a right. There is something not right here at the top because this side here has been so flat. Also, that doesn't mean that if you got this wig, yours will look the same. They always very tiny bit, you know. I think they are all like put together by someone. It's probably impossible for every single wig to look identical. I've had the same wig, the same style of wig few times, and they would all have slightly different curl pattern. I quite like that swoop here, but it would be very annoying, so you would have to sort it out somehow. Now this color, Butterbeer Blonde, I would say is probably the most similar to the Shaded Biscuit from Raquel Welch, and I'm talking about the original Shaded Biscuit because I don't know what's happening, but you know, the few latest wigs that I've had, the Shaded Biscuit has changed and it looked much darker. It wasn't as blonde, so this one is probably the most similar to the original Shaded Biscuit. I think you could also try middle parting. These fibers are so fine, you get a lot of flyaways, and I know some people don't like it, you know, I'm talking about these flyaways, but I am all for flyaways because that's what your own hair does anyway, and I think it just looks more natural than this really sleek, smooth hair that doesn't look so natural. Yeah, it looks nice here. I will need to get my hot tool and create that swoop up here, and then this will be perfect. So you see straight away now I don't have flatness anywhere. You just have to really play with them as if it was your own hair. Obviously be gentle, but yeah, don't just put a wig on and think it looks awful, I can't possibly wear that. They will never look, although I've had a couple of wigs that I would take out from the box, put it on, and they were just perfect. Didn't have to do anything with them, but that doesn't happen very often. Oh, I'm liking it. You see, as I'm sitting here and playing and changing the parting, I'm liking it more and more. I feel so glam. That's the thing with long hair, isn't it? It makes you feel so glam. Yeah, so right now I have this parting sort of just off center, and I think that looks the best. So once I sort out this, it will be fabulous. I could try the John Renault Peace Out Contour Cream as well. It's like a styling cream. To keep these in place. But I think ultimately I will need to use some heat to keep that off my face. Oh look, I've just flipped it over because it's meant to be on that side and it stays better that side, but now I've played with it a bit, it's not as flat, so it looks fine on this side. That's what I mean, have fun with it, play with it. So let me know what you think of this one. It's funny because you are very divided. All my subscribers, whenever I review a wig and I put a long wig on or extensions, half of you will say that I look wonderful with long hair and half of you say no, definitely not. So I suppose it's a personal choice and preference. I love it. I think it's a beautiful wig, but I don't know what it is. I just feel like with long head I'm trying too hard, if you know what I mean. Whereas there is so many women my age and older, they have beautiful long hair and they look just fine and beautiful, but with me, I don't know, I don't feel like that, but I like it. And the more I play with this wig, the more I like it. It's gorgeous. The color is beautiful. They've come out with a new color, which is called Beer Float. So this is Butterbeer Blonde, and I think they have Beer Float Blonde. And the Beer Float looks much cooler than this, so I would think maybe it looks a bit like John Renault Palm Springs Blonde. I have to try that color because this is my favorite color in Belle Tress, the Butterbeer Blonde. To be honest, I think I like the really cool blondes, but to me they look better on me when I don't have fake tan on. As soon as my face looks a bit warmer, if I have more tan on my face, darker foundation, I think the very cool blondes look a bit too harsh. But this is perfect because this one is like very neutral. It doesn't have really much warmth to it, although it has few like very pale, like here you can see very few like very pale, sort of not golden but warmer blonde. So it has few warmer bits running through it, and then this really pearly blonde. So I wouldn't say this is ash, this is like pearly blonde. So I think this color is more neutral but leaning more cool. Can you see now all these flyaways where I played with it? I mean, you can obviously tame them. You can also tame them with this paste or with the conditioning leave-in spray. But like I said, I quite like the flyaways. It makes it look so much more natural. Okay, my lovely, so that was a Belle Tress Nitro from the Cafe collection. It is heat defiant, so if you don't like the very straight ends, you can curl them a bit. You could straighten it completely. So remember, whatever you do with this wig, so if I wash this wig now, dried it, the curl pattern be exactly the same. Then if I straighten this wig and then wash it, when it's dry it will be straight again. It's magic, I know. I don't know how it works, but that's the beauty with wigs, especially heat defiant wigs. And I could go out, it could be miserable, could be damp, and this hairstyle will stay like this. Unlike your own hair that would go all frizzy, and if you had any curl in it, it would just go straight. Your hair would just go straight. This will stay like this no matter what. Okay, my lovely, so let me know what you think about this wig. I'm loving it. I feel like a princess in it. So remember, you can buy this wig from Mimo Wigs. They ship worldwide. I've got a discount code as well, so look in the description box. Thanks so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.